Hello everyone, this is Candace from Return to Avalon, and I am here for this week's reading. This is for the week of January 9th through the 14th. This is just the energy for the week. I don't pick cards for each day or anything like that. I just kind of go with what feels right and whatever comes through. Right now, I'm being guided to use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. And before we got started, or before I turned on the video, I cleansed myself, my aura, my energy space with Purify. I just breathed it in, kind of visualized everything going white light coming in, clearing away all the gunk, kind of getting rid of all of that, and then balance to ground me. Once again, I just breathed it in, imagined roots growing out of my feet, so that I can ground the energy that comes in when I do the reading. And then I have a mixed blend that I use that is psychic awareness, it's just a mix of different oils. And I just anoint in my third eye, top of my neck, and my throat. Sometimes I'm guided to put it on my heart. Today I wasn't. So I'm just sharing this because I want you all to know, this is kind of a ritual type thing. I also am using this Aqua Aura. It is actually a pendant and it's cut in sacred geometry, but I'm not wearing it because I have so much on right now and I can't really handle all the energy all the time. So I just hold it when I need that extra boost. And this helps me to speak the message, and I seem to get the messages a little bit more clearly when I use it as well. I got a really clear channel message the other day, and I think a lot of it was because I was holding this. I was able to translate that message more clearly. So I already cleared the deck, and I'm just going to give them a little shuffle here. And I'm going to ask that the beings of Avalon, fairies, any spirit guides, any beings of love and light that are for our highest and best good, I invite you in now into this reading to help us get clear messages and help me to be able to translate these messages to everyone else so they are able to understand it and apply it to their own lives. Thank you. I've actually already shuffled these a few times, but let's give it another go since I feel like we're kind of in that ceremonial type state here. So this reading is for this week, energy of this week, starting tomorrow. Well, today's Sunday, so starting on Monday. And I'm going to want 3 cards. Oh, those are stuck together. Okay. Perception is the first card. So this card is telling us that sometimes we may not see things from the higher perspective, or we may not see things from somebody else's perspective, that we need to remember to look at the big picture and remember that we may be biased to some situations, or we may be kind of stuck in this spot of maybe feeling like we need to feel the way that other people do. Now, politically, this kind of comes up as being something, and I don't know if that's just because, it's a big thing on people's minds right now. So we need to remember to look at the different perspectives of a situation and why things may come to be, and why it is important to kind of just to move through that and to look at it from a higher perspective. So you can do this by kind of stepping into your higher self. Your higher self sees the big picture, knows everything that's going on, and just kind of ask for this guidance and clarity so that you can see things in a different light, and so that you can see things, you know, as the bigger picture, and that how it affects people in different ways, and that it's not only all about you. So the second card I get is love. There are a lot of steps to love. It's interesting. Okay. So, just, there's stuff coming in here I need to understand what's coming through. So we need to remember that what we do things in love, that we, first, that we understand and see things from the bigger perspective, and then we react to things in love and understanding, knowing that things are going to be different for different people. So you can see that there are steps here, which is kind of interesting. So the first words out of my mouth is there's many steps to love, and I'm not really sure why I said that. There's obviously a reason, so we kind of have to go with that. You know, you go with whatever comes out. So think about what that means to you. What are the steps to love in your life? What are the steps you need to take to love? So this can be self-love, because self-love is the foundation of everything. If you don't love yourself, you can't love everything else in wholeness. And the complexity of it all. You have to have that foundation of self-love. So that is one step. And then you have to have that, you know, you need to heal those relationships around you with people so that you are able to expand your love wider and wider and wider, and to eventually get to the point that you can encompass the world with your love. Obviously, this is not like the super easy thing, but we need to remember right now, more than ever, it is our job to send love out into the world, that we radiate this love out there so that we carry this vibration to help lift others up, because right now things are crazy, and it is important for us to remind people of love, and we need to just kind of carry this with us always, to just always react in love, instead of fear. Fear is kind of a big one that comes up a lot. We need to move past that fear and that anger and that frustration and even that anguish. There's a lot of anguish, and we need to react to it all in love. And I'm not saying that we need to push all our other feelings away. We need to deal with those feelings, and we need to move on. We need to not stay in that place and those, you know, emotions that are not going to benefit anybody. Because remember, our thoughts create our reality. So if you're always in love, then we're helping raise that vibration. We're raising the consciousness. We're helping more people feel that state of love instead of that fear, and we're changing the world through that. So that is like our job. So the third card is partnership. So this is the beginning of a new year. This is the beginning of a new beginning. I mean, that sounds funny, beginning of a new beginning, but it is a new beginning. And right now it is this time for a lot of, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of, I can't even think of the word, it slipped away. But in all of this changing and new beginnings and this start of new things, it's important that we have a support system and a foundation, and that we know that we can rely on other people and we can turn to other people for guidance, And of course, you know, we always have like our spirit guides, and we have the fairies and the angels and the masters, and we have all of them, but we need, you know, human beings in our life to help us. And it is a good time to make partnerships so that you can not feel like everything is on your shoulders, that you have somebody that you can always talk to, that you have somebody who you can lean on, someone who can help you in different ways, and you will do the same for them. So it is an important time to build a partnership or several partnerships to help build this foundation of this new beginning for you. Things are changing, and it's important to have that support with you, and to have somebody who can rely on you as well, because that will help you feel even more like you are making a difference, because you are helping somebody, that somebody is helping you, and that partnership is beneficial to both. And this doesn't have to be just one person. See, I have a team of people that I work with, I talk to all the time. We don't live near each other. I have one person that lives near me that I really have that same sort of relationship with, but the rest of them, actually, that's not totally true. I have a couple of people, but they're different. They're different. They're there for me in different ways, and I'm there for them in different ways. So you can have these people, you know, as people online and whatever. I have a team, so like people can join my team, and then I am a mentor for them, and we're there for each other. I'm there to help them, and they're there to help me. And so this is an option for you too. If you feel all alone, you're starting a new business, or you already have a business and you really need a stronger support system, then you can check out my site, returnavalon.com, and there's a bar that says join my team. Click it, check it out, see what you think. Message me with any questions or anything. I'm always here to help people. It's my purpose to help people in this, and especially in starting new sacred businesses. So that kind of leads to the next thing I was going to talk about. So that is the completion of that reading, but it's kind of funny because the energy they brought in actually kind of leads into this other thing that I was just going to announce to you guys, because it's brand new. So I have just posted signups for Sacred Business Training 101, and this is a workshop to help you figure out how to start a new business. So it gives you, actually I'm going to click to the page real quick myself so that I can kind of go over everything a little bit more, because I don't have the best memory in the world. So let's see here. So this will give you help in branding yourself, in choosing your topics and your business name, and even your platform to build your website on. It will teach you about social media, how to draw traffic to your website through social media, visibility that draws in the ideal client, how you can get people to, you know, click your stuff, to be natural, be authentic, how to develop relationships on social media, and then I break it down to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then I cover building a tribe and community that serve you, how you can build a tribe and community that serve you. And so that is actually a free workshop. It is available to everyone, anyone, whoever's interested, since it is, you know, specific to sacred business training. You're probably going to get the most out of it if you have or are going to start a sacred business. Now, a sacred business can cover anything from holistic health, tarot reading, crystal jewelry, dream catchers, anything that has a sort of spiritual or earthy element to it, anything that kind of comes from the earth or brings you a connection to the earth. I guess if you don't know, then you can message me and ask, but I'm going to say it's probably a sacred business. If you are even questioning it, it probably fits, because you'll know, you know, if you sell toys, you're probably not going to be the best fit. But, you know, you may still get some good information from it. It still may serve you. So you know, if you want to take the class. It's free and available to anyone who wants to take it. All you have to do is go to my website, returntoavalon.com, and then I'll put a link, actually. I'll put a link below, and you can click that and check it out and get more details and whatever. So, this was interesting. Well, I plan to do another video, and actually, I'm going to end this one, and I'm going to do another video all about that. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit more thoroughly, not too much more thoroughly, because you can just get a lot more information if you just go to the page. But I'm also going to do a little reading on that, so I'm going to do that, and I will have it up. If I don't have it up by the time you see this, I will have it up soon. But I really, you know, this is really important to me, that people get this, that they get this support, and they are able to find that foundation to their business, the structure to their business, the support, the mentoring, and the business training, because it's not all easy, and we can't all be expected to just know everything. It's a learning process. So for me, my background is in freelance publicity and marketing, and so I feel like it's important for me to bring that here to the spiritual community. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully it will help a lot of people. And so I'm going to sign off now, but please check out my site, click around, find things that interest you. I also have free Meet the Fairies class, which is just 3 videos where I talk about the fairies, give you a little introduction there, and that may be interesting to you too if you haven't already done it. I know a lot of you already have. But I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful week. I hope the weather treats you well, and that you stay warm if you are where it is cold, and if you are where it is warm, like Australia, that you don't get too hot. So everyone have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.